What makes a good photo? Well, usually it filters down to a couple of key elements, subject and context, and how in combination they are freeze-framed to convey a meaningful message. Yet within the creative world of alternative photography, the notion of what makes a good photo is taken a step further, beyond the basic elements of subject and context. For the alternative photo artist, like Missoula, Montana's Langland, this means exploring different ways to manipulate the traditional photo process for the purpose of making a good photo even better.
Well, there's a lot of different altered photography out there. What mine is, it starts with the traditional black and white photograph in a darkroom, but instead of printing onto a paper surface, I use a liquid emulsion and I print on a variety of surfaces. I'm currently working on copper, stainless steel, and metal, but I've worked on canvas and wood. So I'm printing on all different surfaces, which gives the photo just such a different look than traditional paper.
The process of successfully printing photographs on non-traditional surfaces requires patience and a level of skill Kay admits is not easy to master.
You know, I was in graduate school and I was printing on just regular paper, but I wanted to go in and hand tint the photos, but not just hand tinting old photos like they used to with a light oil wash. I wanted to really use some heavy oils and acrylics, and so I started painting onto paper, but it just didn't do it. And a professor said to me, you know, there's this stuff and you can print photos on anything. And I started working on canvas because I figured photo on canvas and then I could paint it and get more of that painterly feel. And then from there I just started messing around with all different surfaces, and then I started coming on to metal. And I'd say copper I've been doing for about the last 5 years, and I love the color of the copper and just the texture. And I spent 2 years in graduate school just fine-tuning it. The problem is it takes time to understand it. And you know, I've developed little tricks of the trade along the way that makes it an easier process. The copper in particular has to be new copper to print on because of the oils and stuff that are in copper. And I cut my metal, I shear it down to the size I want, and then I go into the dark room, and everything has to be done under dark light. So I actually heat up my copper, and then I coat it with the liquid emulsion, and I let it dry, and then I expose the image on it using a darkroom process, an enlarger, and it goes through all the chemistry just like a piece of photographic paper. So it has to go through a developer and a stop and a fix and wash. But once I print on a piece and I've got the image in front of me, that's a whole nother creative level of deciding what am I going to do with it. Am I going to keep it whole and frame it? I like to float my pieces off a mat because I want people to see the edge. I want them to be able to see that it's metal and figure out what it is.
Living in nature-rich Montana, Kay has no problem finding inspiration. But as with any photo artist, there are certain images that pique her interest more than others.
I'm a very outdoors person. I hike, backpack, rock climb, all that. So I'm always taking my camera with me, and you never know when you're going to find something that just intrigues you. And I love shadows. I love photographing on sunny days and the shadows and how the light plays off backgrounds behind it. I am drawn to chairs and boats and relaxing, calming scenes. I really don't photograph people unless I'm hired to do so, and that's totally fine. But I think my goal has always been to photograph how people left an area or just how you found it. I don't set up my images. I don't try to maneuver things too much. I like the traditional black and white just because I like getting in the darkroom and hands-on. I love color photography too, but you take a great color photography, sometimes it's the color that brings you in and really sucks you into it. Black and white, it's got to be the pure imagery.
In Kay's view, one of the appealing aspects of alternative photography is the fact that it's an art form limited only by time and imagination, a point well illustrated by some of Kay's latest work, which combines her nostalgic imagery on copper with her ability as a welder, the byproduct of growing up on a dairy farm in Illinois.
When I was in high school, my father taught me to weld, and he did it for practical reasons, and so I did it also, and I ended up putting myself through undergraduate school by welding. It was good money back then. And I really like welding. I love being more in that metal and hands-on, so I've been doing a little more incorporating of my photographic images with my welding, doing some structure pieces, trying to use that longevity of metal again with the archival qualities of photos. But I also just plain weld on my own. I make garden gates and fences and railings, so it's really neat that you can weld and create as you go.
After years of fine-tuning and perfecting an old technique, Kay Langland's artistic form of alternative photography is being noticed around the country, not just because it's rare, but because it reflects the key elements of good photography.
I would say about half my work is sold at galleries and art shows, and the other half is done through commission. And I really enjoy commission work because it's really cool that somebody liked your work enough to want to do that, because artwork's such a personal thing. I love going to shows. I love talking with the customers and getting their opinions, and some people think it's just, it's cute. Others are just, it's never been seen before, so they really like the style of it. People who have dabbled in photography really appreciate it and what it takes to get there. So it makes you feel really good, because everything I do starts with a good photograph.
If you have an idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.